Into a air-conditioned movie theater.
That's what I'm thinking, and we definitely have some heat this week. We're going to see temperatures getting back into the 90s by the middle part of the week. So yeah, maybe we'll take in those films. What do you think?
Just thinking about that, yeah.
You know what, today, not terribly hot, but definitely humid, and seeing some thunderstorms pop up late this afternoon. And this one over Stewart in Patrick County actually downed a few trees across the area earlier today. So that one was a severe thunderstorm. Now our weather impact continues through the evening, and that is for a few storms that are going to pop up here and there. They're going to be slow movers for the most part. Heavy rain, so isolated flooding is a threat. Also could have some severe weather in the form of some damaging winds or some large hail. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning right now over Rockingham as well as Caswell County. This storm actually looks like it's weakening with time as it's moving off to the northeast, so wouldn't be surprised to have the National Weather Service drop that warning. Right now it's up until 6:45. See some heavy rain right now over King, also some downpours just east of the Shoals community, and then farther out to the west we've got a pretty impressive thunderstorm in the Brady community. That is in the northern part of Wilkes County. Heavy rains coming down with that. Thunderstorms over northern Iredell County could drift northward into Yadkin or eastward into Davie. So we'll watch that. We already have one that's sort of developing over Moxville. And this one continues to move northward over northern Randolph County into southern Guilford County. So this is kind of what we're going to see over the next several hours especially, but maybe even into the late night hours. Not overnight. We've got a slight risk of severe weather over the southernmost part of our area, but so far today, most of the warnings have been right along the border of Virginia, and we have had some trees down in parts of Henry as well as Patrick County. Also some heavy rains. Had some flooding in the Henry County there. An inch or more of rain has fallen. So these are some of the threats that we're concerned about through the evening hours. So keep that in mind if you do have some Sunday evening plans. Everything kind of developing along a trough of low pressure. There's also a low that's forming along that front down to the south. So both of those things will keep thunderstorms in the forecast through the late evening in the triad. I do think we are going to be drying out some in the mountains with some cloud thinning by later on. Tomorrow morning we'll wake up to some patchy fog and some clouds. I think tomorrow is pretty dry. We'll see temperatures getting into the low 80s by midday and then into the afternoon, upper 80s. Best chance for any storms to pop up tomorrow, I think, is along the mountain ridges, and that'll be later in the day. So with less than a 20% chance of rain, we're going to opt to leave that out. High temperature up to 86 tomorrow afternoon with a light north breeze. It is mainly sunny in the foothills with a high of 84. Also looking at a mix of clouds and sun, and I did put in that chance for a little thunderstorm in the afternoon and evening for our mountain towns. Temperatures across the area varying a good bit. If you've had some rain, you're in the 60s and 70s. Areas without rain still in the 80s, and the highs today were in the mid to upper 80s across the area. We are looking at a climb in temperatures as the week goes on, and we could have some of our warmest days of the year. So far, 91's the hottest that we've been, but we may get into the lower 90s on Friday and Saturday as a hazy, hot and humid pattern sets up. You can see where the heat is now. Dallas and Denver in the upper 90s. So that ridge, along with our Bermuda high, going to start to back westward into the area. That provides some 90s and some extreme heat for much of the nation toward the end of the week and into next weekend. So get prepared for that. We've got highs in the low 90s. We're also bringing some storm chances back by the latter half of the week. Right now, I think it'll be less humid on Tuesday, so not a bad day, and probably going to be dry at least through Wednesday. We'll bring in some storm chances into the mountains, I think, by Wednesday afternoon, and then keep them around into the weekend. So here's your 7-day forecast. Notice the overnight lows are climbing. They get back close to 70. That means the humid air returns in that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday window.